A bright moon over Milford. Our high school football game of the week has come to the Vito DeVito Sports Complex on the campus of Foran High School. A Division II battle tonight from two schools in the SEC as Foran gets set to host the Indians of Guilford. And hi again, everybody. I'm Mark Robbins. Welcome to our game of the week here on MyTV9 and WTNH.com. Two up-and-coming Division II teams in the southern part of Connecticut, near the shore for both of these programs. And tonight they will battle here in Milford. Foran coming in as the host at 1-6, full of injuries all season. Guilford 4-4, looking to finish out the year on a positive note in the last couple of weeks. And my partner to talk is John Pearson, and he's down there with the Guilford head coach, Tom Unger.
That's right, Mark. Down here with Tom Unger, the head coach of the Guilford Indians. 4-4 start, looking for win number 5 tonight. Nice balance you have here with some young, talented guys and some veteran leadership on this team. And I think everything really starts for you guys with Matt Huey, huh?
Yeah, Matt Huey is a very good player for us. You know, he's an excellent running back. He 1,000 yards last year. He's not the tallest kid out there, but he's a great center of gravity. Runs the ball extremely hard, and he really does a lot of things that we need for him. And he played a great game on defense last week to really solidify what we needed against Law.
We talk about it week in and week out. The Southern Connecticut Conference, always a tough game no matter where you're going. Foran at 1-6, maybe misleading by that record, huh?
Very misleading. You know, I really try to harp to our kids all week long. You know, they've lost to Xavier, they've lost to Cheshire, North Haven, and Hillhouse. You know, they played a close game against Brantford, and they lost to Sheehan just like we did. And I think our kids understand that this is not a 1-6 team. This is a good football team that's hungry to win and looks at us as a chance to get their second W.
Real quickly, I want to say hi to your wife at home. I know she's probably watching, expecting your first child.
Yes, my wife's on bed rest. Hey, Darce. I know she's excited. She's trying to make sure she watches. She's a huge fan, and I couldn't put the time in I put in without support of her.
Tom, best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Mark, that's Tom Unger, head coach of Guilford. Let's send it back up to you.
Thank you very much, John. And boy, Coach Unger sprinting back to get to his locker room, and his Indians, they're coming in to the Lions' den, and the Lions are hungry for a victory. It's Foran and Guilford coming up next. The high school game of the week on MyTV9 and WTNH.com.
Do you need help with your well water? Rhodes Pump provides reliable and professional well system and sewage pump services. Quality work for old-fashioned prices and value. Call Rhodes Pump Service 800-543-3578.
Hi, this is Dr. Dagnalt. I'd like to talk to you today about shoulder tendonitis. This is a very common problem that's often seen in people trying to get back into shape. It's an overuse problem. The tendon of the supraspinatus tendon of the rotator cuff gets irritated from excessive activity. That tendon is very susceptible to this problem because it lies in a precarious location underneath the acromion bone. And so when the arm is lifted overhead, there's pinching that occurs at the edge of the tendon. Pain is typically seen over the outside of the arm, and night pain is a very common feature. And treatment is quite varied, and we'll talk to you about that in another segment.
You're watching the high school football game of the week on MyTV9. Today's broadcast is brought to you by North Haven Auto Body, Center for Orthopedics, and Power Home Remodeling Group.
America looks to Judge Joe for justice.
I protect womanhood and I promote manhood.
Look, you, man up. Bringing manhood to your hood. Judge Joe Brown.
Weekdays at 3 on MyTV9.
Coverage of the high school football game of the week on MyTV9 is proudly supported by Rhodes Pump Service. Call for all your well water needs. For more information and a schedule of games, go to WTNH.com.
Midfield at Foran High School, the coin toss between the visiting Indians of Guilford and the Lions of Foran. Foran winning the toss. You see Foran making the decision. And the Lions will get set to receive this opening kickoff. I'm Mark Robbins along with John Pearson. We'll hear from Brittany Decker, our MyTV9 star, in just a little bit. We are getting set. Week number 9 of high school football in Connecticut. And our game of the week about to begin. Joey Nault, the sophomore for Guilford, John, will kick it away.
Yeah, Mark, expect a lot of the ground game. Both teams like to run the ball. Foran looking for their first home win of the year. This is a big one for them.
Craig Doliak, the official. That's his whistle. That signifies the start of this one. And Nault gets it down to about the 19-yard line, and the return out to about the 25-yard line. Let's take a look at the Lions offense, the Foran offense. Matt Aspinwall, back at quarterback, had been out for the last 3 games due to a concussion, and Jeff Pavino can't wait to get his offense going with his senior back at the helm.
Yeah, senior guy under center, and also an experienced offensive line, Mark. 5 seniors starting up front, so they have experience across that front side.
And watch out for Nick Weissauer, a sophomore that's been playing since he was a freshman. Chris Silvestri, a couple of the wideouts, and right away they throw it into the slot. Aspinwall's pass complete, and that is Nick Weissauer, the 5'8", 150-pound sophomore, making the catch. Checking out the Guilford defense, and it is a pretty strong one that's been getting better every year, really anchored by big number 59, Ian Rourke, at 6'1", 235, the captain of the defense. 24 tackles on the season for Rourke, and Aspinwall on the roll. And this is Silvestri, and a first down for Foran across its own 40 to the 41.
Aspinwall looking pretty good, Mark, in his first couple of snaps coming back from the concussion. Those are obviously a difficult injury to come back from. You never know how fresh you're going to be, but clearly he's passed all tests and looking pretty good in the first couple throws of the game.
He did get to practice all week, non-contact drills, until he was cleared yesterday by the physicians to play in this one tonight, and he throws again to Silvestri, same play, and again a first down as Silvestri takes it into Guilford territory, down to about the Guilford 43-yard line. It's the quick passing attack early, John.
Yeah, 3 passes right out of the gate for them, moving right down the field. Guilford going to have to make some adjustments here to slow Aspinwall down. They could also run the ball, Mark. They're averaging over 200 yards per game on the ground.
Haven't seen Andrew Cilio or Dave Yerkes run the football yet. They continue out of the spread, 4 receivers, 2 to each side of the formation. The straight drop by Aspinwall, and great time. He throws it deep and too far for his receiver, Jeffrey Rauchi.
Had to get rid of that ball a little earlier than probably expected, Mark. You mentioned Ian Rourke, the captain of that defense, came charging in from the right side and put a good lick on Aspinwall just as he released the ball.
We'll have to watch Aspinwall again, coming back after a concussion he sustained 3 weeks ago. Look at Jeff Pavino, the head coach of the Foran Lions. First play of the game against Sheehan, on defense, Aspinwall went down with the concussion. And now again, rolling right, firing yet again, and it's Silvestri. And we've seen this play now 3 straight times, John, and it has worked every time.
Yeah, and right now he's 4 for 5 throwing the ball, and they're making it look easy with the pass.
And yet another first down for the Lions this opening drive through the air, and it has been impressive. They took over at their own 26-yard line, now out to the, or down to the 32-yard line of Guilford. First quarter of our high school game of the week. Out of the Southern Connecticut Conference, 2 Division II schools. And they go the other side, the slot, and the pass is caught at the 30, driven back, Nick Weissauer. They do have a penalty marker. Again, Craig Doliak, our official referee.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. That's a 15-yard penalty. At the end of the run, first down.
So add on and make it a first down for Foran. And John, it has been the pass. I think if we look at the defense for Guilford, they are really stacking the box and trying to deny the run, and that's why Foran's come out and thrown so much.
Yeah, as we said, we know they can run the ball. Aspinwall can tuck it and go as well, Mark. And that's the last thing Tom Unger wanted was a penalty to help move this drive along for the for the Lions.
The spread again with 4 receivers, 2 to each side. The roll right, Aspinwall. And again, it's Silvestri. He is in that spot every time, and he's wide open. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, keep going with it, right, until they can stop you. Why not keep going to it? Right now, Aspinwall 6 of 7 throwing on this series, Mark.
And he's down to about the 1-yard line. So it's 1st and goal for, and again, they took the first shot at the football, taking the opening kickoff at their own 26, and they have marched down to the Guilford 1. And they've done it in about 1:50 plus.
Good time for a run, maybe, Mark?
Well, they're going to tighten up that formation, kind of that wing T look. And they give it up the middle. That's Yerxa powering in for the touchdown. Dave Yerxa on the first run of the drive, and Foran has 6 points.
Nice effort to keep his legs moving on the left side there, Mark, to get in the end zone. Looked like a second effort, pushing him across the goal line.
So Foran, Jeff Bavino wins the toss, decides to take the football, and it works quite well for the Lions, who march down the field with relative ease. And now it's Aspinwall. Both quarterbacks are the kickers for their teams. Aspinwall, a very good one, and the senior pounds it through, 7-0. With a little less than 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, Foran, very impressive, John, in that opening drive.
Yeah, and Tom Unger warned his Guilford team before the game. You don't look at the record of 1-6. They've played some really tough competition this year, and they showed right there that they have no problem getting that ball down the field and getting it down the field quickly.
Foran averages about 21.5 points per ball game. They only average about 104 yards passing, but again, except for that 1-yard plunge, I'd say they got 74 yards through the air on that one drive. So now Guilford, and we'll get a chance to see their sophomore quarterback Joey Nault run the option, and we'll see what kind of success they can have against a Lions defense. And a couple of teams at the Division II side of the Southern Connecticut Conference, a very large high school conference that has a strong mixture of Division I and II schools. Again, that's based on population. Little pooch kick taken at about the 28-yard line and returned just past the 40, and that's where Guilford will take over. David Knapp on the return. And we're going to see a lot of sophomores, John Pearson, throughout the rosters of both teams play a lot tonight.
Yeah, and for Guilford, they had a great season last year, the young guys, and it looks like nothing but positive moving forward with their team for sure. But they're going to rely heavily on their senior running back, Matt Hoey, who by the end of the year should have 1,000 yards rushing.
He's got 771 coming in, and they have that wing T look, and there's the option right away. Ben Monty to the outside with blockers, and down the sideline, Monty into Foran territory, pushed out of bounds at around the 40. 6-foot junior. Had 16 rushes for 147 yards coming in, and they ran a little reverse, and Monty taking it for about 20. Look at that Guilford offense. Nault, the sophomore, Hoey, the senior running back, and the offensive line with the addition tonight of Sean Sullivan in the lineup for Shane Fonicello. And now flags go down, a late pitch by Nault. And let's see what the penalty is. You see the initial signal, illegal motion. That'll back up the Indians. A wild play there. And Guilford has one outstanding play, and then the second one, a forgettable one.
Illegal shift, offense. That's a 5-yard penalty, returned first down.
They're ready to go. 1st and 15 for Guilford at the Foran 45. That wing tee look, option. Nault keeping it, trying to cut it back up. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Dave Yerkser read that one, John.
Yeah, he was right in there, Mark. That seemed to be broken down and read perfectly by them right from the snap.
So 2nd and 15 for Guilford. And this is a Foran team that is at 1-6, and as you talked with Tom Unger, deceptive. They've played a very difficult schedule, and they've had a lot of injuries. As you look at Coach Unger on that far sideline for Guilford. 2nd and 15. Nault with the keeper, and look who makes the tackle again. Dave Yerkser, senior middle linebacker. Jeff Bavino calls him his toughest player and urged him during the week when I was at practice on Tuesday to make some plays on this option attack.
Well, he's listening to his coach tonight. 2 big plays right there to limit them to no yards in the last two snaps.
3rd down and 15, and then they try Monty. He'll pick up about 3 or 4 before a bunch of Lions swarm and knock him down at about the 42. 4th down, we'll call it 12. Wonder what they'll do. And again, Nault is the punter, averaging almost 35 yards a kick on the season.
Looks like they brought the punt team in here, Mark, but don't be surprised to see a little fake here in this side of the field.
Yeah, Foran is the team that and I think Jeff Bavino is going to have to call timeout because he got his punt return team on. And the timeout is called by Foran, and a great time to bring in our MyTV9 star, Brittany Decker.
Okay, so I found a very interesting character here. What's your name? Who are you cheering for today? Are you having fun at the game? All right, let's see if we can catch a football. All right, back to you guys.
Brittany can throw better than that.
He can't talk, he can't catch. What's going on with that Lion?
I'm going to blame Brittany on that one. I thought he was going to eat it. But we're having a good time tonight here at Foran High School, and they have done a good job putting a show on so far. For us, the band has been outstanding in the pregame show.
What a great facility up here, too, Mark. I know we've been here a few times before. My first time out here in years since they put the turf in. And just a really, really nice atmosphere for a football game.
And it will be a punt formation for Guilford on a 4th and 12, and Nault will get it away. Booming kick. Silvestri waves for the fair catch, lets it bounce, and it creeps into the end zone. It'll be a touchback out at the 20 for Foran. When we come back, 7-0. Foran over Guilford, the high school game of the week on MyTV9 at WTNH.com.
Thinking about a new career in cosmetology but can't afford tuition? Welcome to Sista's Academy of Cosmetology, where the only thing you pay for are the books. With Learn to Earn, the tuition is absolutely free.
It's easy.
Learn from professional instructors today's cutting-edge techniques and salon management skills.
I'm learning the hottest cuts and how to be my own boss.
Start your career today with free tuition at Sista's Academy of Cosmetology. Call 203-440-3996.
Your future starts now.
The high school football game of the week is back. Catch all the action as your favorite local teams battle it out every Saturday at 7 on MyTV9. For a full list of games, go to WTNH.com right now. Brought to you by North Haven Auto Body, your best decision after a collision. The Center for Orthopedics, excellence in orthopedic care. And Power Home Remodeling Group. Imagine the possibilities.
These singles are hot, and they know it. But what they don't know is this dating competition has a twist.
You will have the chance to excuse one of the girls.
Excused. This fall.
Weeknights at 11:05 on MyTV9.
You're watching the high school football game of the week on MyTV9. Today's broadcast is brought to you by North Haven Auto Body, Center for Orthopedics, and Power Home Remodeling Group.
Welcome to the lap of luxury with this 6-piece sectional. It's as good as it looks and sits even better. With 2 recliners, a pushback chaise, armless chair, corner wedge, and cup holder console. Where can you get such a gorgeous sectional? Surprise! And it's only $17.99 as shown. Not enough room? This way is $11.49. And this way is only $9.99. It's completely modular. Build it into the comfort castle of your dreams.
Back at Vito DeVito Field here at Milford. Second possession for the Foran Lions, already up 7-0 here in the first quarter. Matt Aspinwall with that spread, 4-receiver look. And again on the roll to right, they finally cover Silvestri, so Aspinwall will keep it and get up to about the 25-yard line, call it a 5-yard gain. So, John, they finally covered it.
Yeah, Guilford's second crack on defense needs to make some adjustments, obviously, from that first series, and it seems like they made one there, but Aspinwall still able to make 5 yards out of nothing.
Jeff Bavino, the offensive coordinator of this Foran team, a longtime high school coach in the state of Connecticut, coached prep at Milford Academy as well. Aspinwall under pressure, and he goes down, and that is Darren Gilston.
Yep.
He ran right into the coverage, and Gelston was coming from that left side of the defense.
And Aspinwall tried to give him the pump fake there, but Gelston wasn't buying it, and first big defensive play for the Indians.
A loss of about 8 yards back to the 17-yard line. Third down, we'll call it 13. Aspinwall shoots one out to the left side. It's Raucci. Ricci makes the catch but can't get out of the grasp of the tackler, and it'll be a 2-yard loss, so it'll bring up fourth down at about 15. So they made some changes right away.
They did, Mark, and obviously completed that pass there, but no blocking out there to help him out. And there had to be 4 or 5 white helmets, white shirts getting to that ball.
Aspinwall deep to punt it away. Hoey, one of the return men. This ball will hit around the 50 and take a foreign bounce to about the 42-yard line of Guilford. Good field position for the visitors. Guilford now with its second opportunity in this football game. Look at the Foran sideline, and we expected this one to be a pretty evenly matched game. Let's see what that option attack now for Guilford will come out with.
Haven't seen Hoey yet touch the ball, Mark.
Yeah, they've used him kind of as a decoy in the first series. They got him in motion, and they get the football to him on the quick pitch, and there goes Hoey to the 40 inside, lost the football, but it goes out of bounds. Yerkes knocked it out as he fell out of bounds. A big-time run from the senior Matt Hoey.
First of all, great job by him grabbing that ball and getting it into his body, and able him to make a move or two and grab extra yardage on this play. Here you see the pitch, and here he is, one hand to kind of corral it and then bring it into his body, and Yerkes makes a nice job coming from behind, taking a swat at the ball, but fortunately for Guilford, Hoey was on the sideline, but a big game for the Indians.
Mike Mazeko with a block on that left side that opened up a lane for Hoey to run. Now encroachment, the middle of that line for the Lions, and it'll be 5 more yards for Guilford. A 1st and 5, and that kind of opens up the offense when you're in that type of situation.
Turn the dead ball, offsides, defense. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
So at 1st and 5, still 6:14 to go here in the first quarter. Ball at the 28 of Foran. And the give to the fullback. Not much. Yerkes in there again. That was Knapp. David Knapp, sophomore. 5'9", 170.
How many Yerkes boys they have on the defensive side of the ball? It seems like there's 10 or 11 out there.
He is flying to the football, as they say, number 44, and he is looking at some schools to play at the next level at college. Coast Guard is one of them. Nault again to the fullback Knapp. He crosses inside the 25 and gets crunched. And that time it was Mike Sanagera with the tackle. So it'll be a 3rd and well, almost 2. I would think it's a 4-down situation if need be for Guilford.
I would think so too, Mark. Obviously, maybe back up the middle they go, but they've had most of their success so far. Guilford running it to left to the outside, right to the outside.
Well, they get a bit of a power eye look. And it is Hoey. He's got the first down close to the 20. Good job again, that left side of the line. Sullivan, Mezeko. And a first down for Guilford, trying to answer. Foran touchdown. Going under 5 minutes to go, first quarter of our game of the week. So happy you're with us. 1st and 10 at the 21. And a motion. Nault on the keeper, has some room now. And Yerxa just trips him up. Weissauer there too, but a good job of avoiding that initial pressure in the backfield by Joey Nault. Pretty elusive, the sophomore Nault, huh, John?
He is, Mark, and you know what? For a sophomore, just a second year here in the high school, and he got to make those split decisions, and you know he could see right away he didn't have his pitch to the running back there, and he kept it. He's going to be a pretty good one as the years move forward for the Indians.
2nd down, call it 5. There's that Hoey pitch and sweep. That time, Silvestri against Monty, and Silvestri got into the backfield, turned Hoey in, and help came, but the ball gets down to the 15. So maybe a half a yard pickup at most.
Inside the 25, guys.
About 3rd and 4.
Mark, inside the 25.
Turned out to be a nice night here in Milford. Rain most of the afternoon, light rain most of the day, but it has stopped. Field in good condition. They fake the fullback, and this is Monty. Looked to throw it for a second. Got to the corner, but did he get to the first down? And pick your lion.
He's about a foot or two short of the first down marker there, Mark.
Didn't it look like he wanted to maybe toss it up and down the field?
It did. It did. Actually, he's a couple yards short of the first down, but it did eventually when he got it. It looked like he was looking into the end zone for somebody. And Coach Tom Unger was talking about him earlier and said he's a terrific athlete. Not only is he a football player, but a really good baseball player and basketball player. And he had to recruit him to get him out on the football field. And he's been pleasantly surprised how well he's done.
4th down and a long one. They give it to Hoey, left side, first down. And we're seeing the most effective side of the line for Guilford so far has been the left side, John.
Yeah, when they need a couple of yards, and Hoey's been the guy getting it in the big spots there. But yeah, they've been running to that left side, right over the big guys on the tackle and guard position.
Mezeko and Sean Sullivan in that spot. Mezeko about 6 foot, 215, and Sullivan about 5'10", but 250. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. He'll try Monty. Again, that stutter step, and then fighting into the end zone. No, out of bounds at about the 1. May have even stepped out at the 2, John.
Yeah.
Give him credit for fighting, and again, he stood up like he wanted to throw it.
It did. When he first got the ball, Mark, I don't know if that's just his running style or what, but it does. It's quite deceptive from up here. It looks like he's looking for someone in the end zone, but then he tucks it, and he is quick.
And you saw Tom Unger on the sideline. Off comes the sweatshirt already, like a basketball coach throwing off the jacket. 2nd down. Hoey's trying to sneak in. Did he get across the goal line? He did. Touchdown, Guilford. An impressive response by the Indians. And they are a point away from tying this one up. Matt Hoey with the touchdown run.
Nice drive by the Indians, mixing it up in the running game, and their senior getting him into the end zone.
Snap and hold are good. So is Nault's kick. We are tied up at 7 with 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Foran and Guilford. Take a look at the touchdown run, John.
Here's another look at Howie's 12th touchdown of the year. Again, going to the left side that we've been talking about on that series. That's been the way to go. It's been getting them the 4 or 5 yards they need, whether it's for a first down and right there for a touchdown. Good job, good push up front to get Howie into the end zone.
Here at the Vito DeVito Sports Complex. Former athletic director here at Joseph Foran High School in Milford. We are near the shore in southern Connecticut.
Hello.
SEC matchup. A good one so far.
Brittany's got something cooking.
Well, it's always nice to have her in the booth.
Of course. I'll leave if you want.
There's a look at Joey Nault. And a nice kick, pretty deep. At the 12. This is Andy Cilio. Andrew Cilio to the outside. He got to around the 30 before he was knocked out of bounds. They'll give him the 31.
Nice stiff arm there, too, to gain himself an extra 5 or 7 yards on that play, too, Mark. It's going to be interesting to see how they respond now. The Indians made the stop on defense after giving up that early touchdown. We'll see how Foran responds to the Guilford touchdown now.
See there, Tom Unger has taken that hoodie has come off. It's a pretty nice night, especially for mid-November.
It's not like the Bill Belichick hoodie.
No.
It's got full sleeves on it. Doesn't look like he's been wearing it for 5 years.
He hasn't cut it up. Third time around now in this quarter for Foran. Lions again. Now 3 receivers to the left side of the formation, 1 to the right. They run the football, and Cilio is hit. Is the ball loose? No. Cilio finally taken down.
Sean Sullivan got in there and cut his legs out from underneath him.
Here's a look at Andrew Cilio. 48 rushes for 382 yards and 4 touchdowns coming into this football game. They lost a yard there, so we're now down to 381 yards. Second and 11. And they give it now again. First 2 times they've run the football in a row consecutively, and Cilio can't pick up much. Sullivan again with the stop.
Well, Mark, you're trying to keep the Guilford defense honest there by throwing some run plays in there, but all their success early in the game was the pass play, and you got to come back maybe with a couple short pass plays here.
7-7 with a little more than a minute to go here. Third down now and about 12. And they will run the draw play. Cilio running hard across the 40. He's got the first down. Crashing down at midfield just inside Guilford territory. Monty made the stop. Hard running. Boy, he was chugging.
He was chugging, and he put a good lick on Monty there. Monty, unfortunately, only got there to bring him down, but probably at least another 20 yards in that play had Monty not been there.
Big third down conversion, John.
Mark, yeah, they're looking to pass the ball, the draw right here, and great call by Jeff Davino and his gang.
First down at the 49 of Guilford. What they wanted to do, John, Foran wanted to make sure they had running lanes and get those 8 or 9 guys out of the box for Guilford. And now a whistle, as they were late running that play. They took their time.
Dead ball foul, delay, offense.
They took too much time. Yeah. You can be too patient. So a loss of 5. First and 15. And Jeff Bavino talked as well about getting his team to the line of scrimmage, kind of having them then freeze and look over sometimes. And now they set up the receiver screen. Silvestri across the middle, lost the football, picked up by Guilford. And at midfield, the defense, Tyler Nelson makes a big play for the Indians.
Darren Gelston with a big hit there to cost that fumble. And Nelson, who's got a knack for picking balls off, is there in the right spot to recover the fumble.
Well, now the officials are gathering around midfield. Let's take a look at that play again. It was well executed. This wide receiver, little bubble screen.
Yeah, comes back for the ball, and he had some running room here, but there's the pop coming up right there. A couple guys, Gelson, one of the guys in there.
During the play, offensive pass interference. Number 7 was covered. The result of the play is an interception. First down, Guilford.
Well, he means it was
fumble
a fumble
recovery. Yeah.
Yes, but
he's nervous. He's on TV.
Yeah. Pass interference or illegal formation if he's covered, meaning they had a lineman. He was inside and they had a receiver on the out. But whatever although they still haven't left midfield now. Craig Doliak again talking with his crew. Here comes the explanation. No? Whatever it is, first down, the fumble recovered and granted to Guilford.
But here we go now. The Guilford defense has found its rhythm. Nice series to stop Foran on that previous possession. Here they cause the turnover, give their offense a great field position.
Right from the middle of the field, Nault on the option. He'll keep it left side. Silvestri grabs him and saves a huge run at about the 46. The end of the first quarter has come here in Milford, and we've got a good one brewing. 7-7, Foran and Guilford. The high school game of the week on MyTV9 at WTNH.com.